If you make the container, what makes you hold in the energy too? I'll say that again. If you make the container, what makes you hold in the energy? To not want to give it out. That's what I'm trying to. So it's like people, right, are born, but we have this 3D idea of what being born means, right? But if you're a spirit, soul, well, you're an observer, right? And you're able to, as an observer, create spaces, and within that space, you can put yourself within those things, right? And you can create many spaces and put yourself within those spaces. That is this form, right? You have this container, right? Because you made something to be able to seat yourself inside of it. So if you're an observer and you have a soul or spirit, right? Different things that created organs and things like that to give you this makeup of what you are. Shout out Dolo. And we know the energy that created, right? The forms are the things that came from a thing that now has this thing that was able to create this body, is the energy we call, once again in this 3D form, God. Right? This know nothing, there's not a thing energy. There ain't nothing to this energy. There's nothing. There's just, you know. If we know it to be true that this energy can also be both energies, meaning, you know, you can easily step into a path to where it's not, you know what I mean? It's not too pleasant. It ain't too cool. People don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But you're here on this earth. You know, God still say that we're all it's children. You know what I'm saying? That you know, we all here. And so we all got to still figure this out here on this planet, right? You know? Which is weird because a lot of the people that we go, oh man, they're not cool. They do most of the things and still run rampant around this mug. You know what I'm saying? They still do whatever they want to do. So it's like, but, you know, we have both energies, right? So you can step into that energy. You can step into more of a godly, cleanly energy or whatever like that, right? So we have both within us. So to say that we are in lack in any way, shape, or form, we have all of the power that we ever needed within us. That comes from the nothing, no thing, or whatever the case may be, all God, right? So the question is then, because like I said, you know, demons gonna demon. They gonna do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if anything, they're a chance to have a lesson, to learn, to get to extract said information from them, to then know, do I want to, you know, now I can use that if I really need to use it at this point in time for this reason, but still for God, not for whatever other thing. You know for a fact that if you need to use that energy, like lying, right? People say that it's not cool to lie, but if you need to save your ass or your family, you know, you probably gonna take that route. But you know it's for your people. You know it's for something that it's an overall, you know what I'm saying? It's something for you, you know? So it's like, you process that as, I know that I'm doing this, but only because it's for the sake of, right? It's for a sacrifice for. It's not, because greed, money, me, mine, this thing, and only for this reasons, and I don't care what happens to them or that. No. You know what I'm saying? And then you lie about it all. And you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's, of course, We don't like that. But that's my deal. We can start differentiating the difference, right? We got to know the difference between these things. But we come down we come into this body and we're able to process all of these. This is what I believe this process is free will. This is how I see free will being this thing. Because do you really know? Because how much don't you know? And then when you do know, how much don't you do? Or do? And what do you do it for? Is it mainly for yourself? Is you're doing it for yourself because you know if you do it for you for these reasons, it's going to play out how this entity, this energy, whatever you want to call it, would want to be played out as. Play, right? You want to play that way. So, you develop that character. That character is how you want to show yourself as that energy, that entity, that thing. So, it's interesting to me, man, that we, make this container and people don't, I guess, because they say, oh, I'm God, I'm a God, I'm a God, I'm God. They'll say, I'm a demon. They'll say all these things in these moments, but then when the time comes to really show themselves, that it's like they didn't got it. They can't really present much. But people will say that they feel like they're these things and this stuff, but when it comes time to really, to fight against taxes, when it's time to fight against certain entities that, what I'm saying, or they're preying on you, but they're disguised as something else. You know what they're doing, but you take it as something else. You know what I'm saying, or you just don't. You hit the blind eye real fast. You know what I'm saying. But you know what they do. Some people are speaking on it, but I don't think it's enough for to really see the results that we know we want to see. So yeah, if you're that container, that you've put yourself in this position, that you're making this play on both sides, right? Because it's all the same side of, two sides of the same coin type thing. We're all here doing the same thing. God's giving you that free will to play this life out. I mean, you could not do it, and you don't have to. But to know and not, you know what I'm saying? That's just you don't need to act like that, but that's just like me saying about being the center of the universe, bro. It's like, if you want to claim that you the center of the universe, act like it, be it, do it, but know what that means first. Don't play like you know what you're talking about, and you really don't know what you're talking about. You really don't have the confidence to really come on here and tell people what's up. Or if somebody question you about something, you don't really have much to say on it. Or you can't see something for what it is and be able to explain it. You know what I'm saying? You can't see something and break it down real quick. You know what I'm saying? Anything. You just see it and just, hey, what that mean? You know what I'm saying? What this mean for this? And you just give a good opinion, a good something. Not just, oh, I'm mad at, I'm whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know what y'all be. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it always goes to, for me, I see it go straight to emotional shit. Just, it's never okay, well, let's really talk about it, let's see. It's something always from the emotional. So yeah, man, if you make the container and you know that you were able to do that, that process was made through you put yourself into an entity, made yourself up, y'all made the whole thing happen. She held you, you did it, boom, you here. How you gonna play out the energies you say every day? You say you see it. Like I said, to the atheists, all of them, move, get up out of here, go somewhere. demons gonna demon. But the people that you know what I'm saying, you can't keep hiding and not, you know what I'm saying, you can't keep hiding, bro. Like, let that shit go. We all gotta do it. I'm doing it. You gotta do it. And like I say, it's all about just putting whatever you think is the closest thing, and then questioning that, questioning yourself. But if you know, we gotta put ourselves out there more often. It's not enough. It's not enough. We need more people. Straight up. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. It's gonna happen every time. Appreciate y'all.